Hello students, welcome to my English class on Madhu App. Last class we have discussed paragraph 1 to 7 of your prose The Priceless Gift. Today we are going to discuss from paragraph 8 to 15 of the chapter The Priceless Gift. Before discussing, we will recapitulate some points of paragraph 1 to 7. Okay students, recapitulation of paragraph 1 to 4. The writer went to a vegetarian restaurant in lunch hour. He chose the corner table and started skimming through the newspaper. He noticed a young girl looking at him with sad expression. While leaving, she asked the cashier whether he was an Indian and then looked at him again. Then recapitulation of para 5 to 7. The writer's curiosity increased to know about the girl. He asked the waiter about the girl. The waiter told him that the girl used to come to the restaurant on her payday only, that is on Saturdays. The writer was moved and kept thinking about the girl's poverty-stricken, sad, anxious figure. So, the writer wanted to help her. So, students, today we will discuss, did the writer help the girl or did the writer try to meet the girl again? Okay, let's read the paragraphs. The week passed. Saturday came again. I went to the same restaurant. As I entered, I saw her sitting at the same table as before. She was eating. I went up to her and took the chair opposite hers. I wished her a good afternoon, and then by making one brief remark after another, I was able to start a conversation. At last, she asked, "Are you an Indian?" "My brother is in India. He is a soldier. We have not had a letter from him for a long time. My mother is very worried. She is afraid something has happened to him." I learned that her only guardian was her brother. She lived with her old widowed mother, Mrs. Betty. I understood how she felt. I think she wanted me to see her mother, but she did not have the courage to ask me to accompany her home. We finished our lunch and got up together. As we walked, I asked her, "May I know your name?" "My name is Maggie." We chatted pleasantly and soon reached a bus stand. This gave me the opportunity of asking her where she walked. "Do you usually go this way?" I asked. "No," she answered. "I usually take the village bridge. It is being repaired at the moment." Soon we approached the neighborhood. We had reached a narrow doorway. Maggie took a thin latch key out of her pocket and opened the door. She entered and said, "Please come in." Together we descended the stairs to the kitchen. Okay students, now we will discuss some meanings of new words. Brief, B-R-I-E-F, brief means short. Conversation, C-O-N-V-E-R-S-A-T-I-O-N, conversation, a talk between two or more people or an informal talk. See this picture, the two persons are talking each other. This is conversation. Now worried, W-O-R-R-I-E-D. Worried means upset, disturbed or bothered. Look, that woman was sitting in upset position and she is upset. Now widowed, W-I-D-O-W-E-D means losing husband. Next, courage, C-O-U-R-A-G-E. Courage means bravery, boldness. Accompany, A-C-C-O-M-P-A-N-Y. Accompany means to go together with someone. Look this picture. The man is walking with the girl. This is accompany. Chatted, C-H-A-T-T-E-D. Chatted means talked in a friendly way. Pleasantly, P-L-E-A-S-A-N-T-L-Y. Pleasantly means happily, joyfully. Opportunity, O-P-P-O-R-T-U-N-I-T-Y. Opportunity means chance. Next, usually, U-S-U-A-L-L-Y. Usually means generally or often. Approach, A-P-P-R-O-A-C-H. Approach means come nearer or draw nearer. Narrow, N-A-R-R-O-W means not wide. See this picture, the door is very narrow. Thin latchkey, T-H-I-N, thin, L-A-T-C-H, latch, K-E-Y, key means a thin key for a latch or lock. This is the key for the lock. Descended, D-E-S-C-E-N-D-E-D means came down. This picture, the girl came down from the stairs. Okay, now students, we will discuss the paragraphs thoroughly. The week passed means the week starts from Sunday to Saturday. The writer went to the vegetarian restaurant on a Saturday. Then Sunday comes, that means another week starts. So the writer visited the same restaurant on next Saturday. I went to the same restaurant means the writer went to the same vegetarian restaurant. As I entered, I saw her sitting at the same table as before. Means as the writer entered, what did he see? He saw her. Her means the girl. Her means the girl sitting at the same table as before. She was eating. The girl was eating. What was the girl doing? The girl was eating. I means the writer went up to her and took the chair opposite hers, means opposite her table that she was sitting. Okay, then I wished her a good afternoon. The writer wished the girl good afternoon, and then by making one brief remark after another. Brief means short. They talked each other shortly, means the writer wished her good afternoon. The girls also wished the writer good afternoon. Then the writer was able to start a conversation. That means the girl and the writer start to talk each other. At last she asked, "Are you an Indian?" "My brother is in India." At last the girl asked the writer, if he was an Indian, her brother was in India. That means her brother lives in India and her brother was a soldier. What was the girl's brother? The girl's brother was a soldier. We have not had a letter from him for a long time. That means they did not have any news about her brother for a long time. So her mother was very worried, upset, bothered about her brother, that she is afraid that something has happened to him. He means the brother, because they had not have any news from her brother for a long time. Okay, next students, I learned that her only guardian was her brother. The writer learned from their conversation that her only guardian was her brother. Her brother was the only taker of her. She lived with her old widowed mother, Mrs. Betty. So, who was the mother of the girl? Mrs. Betty was the mother of the girl. I understood how she felt. The writer could able to understand the situation of the girl, as her brother had no news for a long time and her mother was also a widowed person. So I think she wanted me to see her mother, but she did not have the courage to ask me to accompany her home. The writer thought that the girl wanted him to see her mother, but the girl had not the courage to ask him to go with her to her home. We finished our lunch and got up together. They finished their lunch and got up together. As we walked, I asked her, "May I know your name?" As they means the writer and the girl walked, the writer asked the girl, her means the girl, if he might know her name. Yes, the girl told her name was Maggie. The girl told that her name was Maggie. We chatted pleasantly. They talked friendly manner with happily manner and soon reached a bus stand. Where did they reach? They reached a bus stand. This gave me the opportunity of asking her where she worked. The chatting with each other gave the writer the chance of asking her where she worked. Okay, student, next. Do you usually go this way? I asked. Who asked? The writer asked that whether she usually went that way. Then, no, she answered. I usually take the village bridge. It is being repaired at the moment. The girl answered that she usually took the village bridge to go to his job place. It is being repaired at the moment. The bridge was being repaired at the moment. Soon we approached the neighborhood. We had reached a narrow doorway. Soon they came nearer to their neighborhood. They had reached a narrow doorway. The door was narrow. Maggie took a thin latch key out of her pocket. What did Maggie take out of her pocket? Maggie took a thin latch key out of her pocket and opened the door. She entered and said, "Please come in." Maggie entered into her house and told the writer to come in. Together we descended the stairs to the kitchen. The writer and the girl Maggie descended means came down the stairs to the kitchen. They entered into the kitchen. Now we will see some outlines of our discussion. That is, the next Saturday, the writer went to the same restaurant again. He saw the girl sitting at the same table. He was able to start conversation by making one brief remark after another. The girl's brother was an Indian soldier. Her only guardian was her brother. She lived with her old widowed mother, Mrs. Betty. Next, her mother was greatly worried about her brother because they had not any news about her brother for a long time. Soon they finished their lunch and came as far as the place where she lived. The girl told her name, Maggie, on the way to her home. She invited him to their home. Who? The girl invited the writer to their home. They descended the stairs and got into the kitchen. Okay, students? Okay, students. Next, we shall discuss some question and answers. Answer the following. Sorry, student. The spelling is FOLLOWING. This one is O. Following questions, each in a word. When did the writer visit the restaurant for the second time? Yes, students. Next Saturday. Second question is, who was Mrs. Betty? Yes. The answer is the girl's widowed mother or widowed mother of the girls. Third question is what? What was the name of the girl? Yes, students, the answer is Maggie. Next question. What did Maggie take out of her pocket? Yes, a latch of key. Next, choose the correct answer. Question number 1. Mr. Gupta was able to get talking to the girl in the restaurant by option 1, going up to her, option 2, taking the chair opposite her at the same table, option 3, wishing her a good afternoon and then by making one remark after another? Yes, students, the answer is third one. Wishing her a good afternoon and then by making one remark after another. Then second question is, what was Maggie's brother? Yes, Maggie's brother was a soldier. The options are policeman, soldier, teacher, doctor. So the answer is soldier. Okay, student, this much is for today's. Thank you, children. Bye bye.